And we then moved forward through civil society speaker Matthew Shears from CDT, Laura Donatis from academia. Marilyn, help me, who else did we have? Yeah, a very full range of views, taking us through, explaining, recognising always that with any issue like this, there are people in the room who knew absolutely nothing about it and for whom the acronym was brand new, and others, including several of us who'd actually been there and participated and fought the fight in the trenches. So we worked our way forward from what the event was, and then spent most of the time looking at or some of the time looking at a timeline of because at that stage the process was just kicking off. The co-facilitators had just been appointed, and we were explaining what the mission was to try and explain the importance of this particular topic to the community and how they could participate, including what the actual time points in the process were for interventions by companies, by civil society, by government. So there's Marion was another speaker in the back there. Sorry, Marion. So I'm not sure whether I can say much more. It was a very well attended session. I think we had a completely full room, standing room only, 85 to 90 sort of people in a room about the size of this. Lots of questions afterwards, and as Marilyn pointed out, we had one of the UNDESA staff present, so we're able to carry on the lobbying, which eventually led to the successful visit here of the two co-facilitators, and congratulations again to you, Marilyn, for the session yesterday. I think that was extraordinary, resulting as it did in the ability to input the views of the multi-stakeholder community into the multilateral process. I think that's a nice, significant step.
So I'm going to go on with, so who's the next speaker on WSIS plus 10, and then we can take questions from the floor. Is that okay? Who's the next speaker on WSIS plus 10, or am I going to come up here? Sandra? Nope, okay. Yes, please.
I'm going to talk about the WSIS plus 10 in Africa. At UNECA, UNECA, we organized this year's review, the 10-year review for Africa. And we invite all government, around 40 African government attended the meeting we organized in Addis Ababa. And before the meeting, UNECA undertook a study for the 10-year review to discuss during the review meeting. And it was very interesting, but the study provided the progress made by African countries during the 10 years, and also identify some challenge and gap. And the review identified also 4 additional action lines or priority area beyond 2015. And we can highlight, if we have some, during the discussions, the 4 additional areas we found for African countries. And during the meeting, we have more attendance from the government, because it is UNECA is a united organization, UN process working more with the government. And we bring this discussion during the African IGF with APC. It was a very interesting discussion because we have the participation of the civil society and a lot of people from private sector, and also some government